Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie. We're reading for March 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, Monday through Thursday. I have done an overview. Oh, what did I even write? What did I even call it? Moving on, moving forward. I can't remember. But during that, I would suggest you watch it. I talk about what's going on in the planets. I also do a reading for what's going on in the world. And I also remind you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. And as I'm doing this, and I'm ready to start, and I'm counting down for my video, and I get this message, and I actually said it, switch over. It's time to switch over. It's a switch over. There's a switch over happening. No, not sure what that's about, my Virgos, but it's time. It's the switch over is happening. It is time to switch over. So I have been feeling job changes, or maybe, and I don't know if this is what that's about. It's just there's somebody out there, there's a switch over that's happening. So I will let you figure that one out, and maybe that will work for you, maybe it doesn't. But anyway, let's see what we've got going on for our Virgos. Again, we've got things, there are things happening, Aries, Jupiter, and Mercury, things going on with Taurus, also too the emotional Pisces and Cancer. So let's see. Holy Spirit, what do we have for our Virgos? What do they need to know for our Virgos? What do we want to know? 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. They are all reversed, so they want to say something. It's got an important message for you. So let's see what we have. First card, the 7 of Gabriel. So the 7 of Gabriel is the 7 of fire, the 7 of wands. 7 is a divine number, divine umbrella. Fire energy is our Aries. So, like I said, there's things going on with Jupiter and Mercury. It's also our Leo and our Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. This is an interesting card, because here you're going to say, this is going to talk about stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence, claim your personal power, and that's very, very true with this card. But this is also a card about not backing down. I know that that's exactly stand up for what you believe in, but it's also a sense of, if I think about it, I see that gentleman up, or that man, youth, up on the hill, defending his position, defending on where he's going, defending. I kind of get, defending. While this is standing up for what you believe in, I get him more in a defensive mode. Now, it doesn't mean that, so it's more of a defensive mode as opposed to an offensive mode. It's more protecting here, claim your personal power. It's more protecting what he already has instead of, going out and grabbing for others too. So 7 has a divine number, divine umbrella, divine intervention, divine interference. I do feel like the 7 gives a divine covering to it. So there is this sense that you might have to, I don't know, I just feel that I feel more of a defensive mode than I do feel an offensive, where it says stand up for what you believe in. I don't know, just kind of get this more that some come, it's more that you just, I don't know, just again, what it says, believe in yourself, confidence, claim your personal power, and be ready to defend your position. Be ready to, like I said, you're not going on the offensive. You are just standing firm with this. I know, very similar. It is what this is saying. It's just more it's more of a defensive position. Okay, let's go on. Next card, the leap of faith. Okay, so are you, is this something that we've been talking about? Like I said, I was hearing switch over. It's time to switch over. It's time for the switch over. And now we have a 0. 0 is a God source number. It is Archangel Metatron, believed to be Enoch. Enoch talked with God before the flood. supposedly never died, was transfixed into the heavens, became Archangel Metatron. The leap of faith is doing something when nobody else understands why you're even doing that. It has come up in one of the fire energies. I can't remember which one it is. So if you cross watch, you may come across this too. Look at that as your validation. Now, this is, again, just kind of like God putting something in your heart, saying, you just knowing you have to do something. What is it that you have to do? Again, I keep getting the switch over. And, and having this come over here, you may have to defend your position. You may have to, people may not, it's like it doesn't make sense to them. And people might be saying, well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Because I get this. Well, they may not understand why you're doing it. I will tell you, if you get to the point that, that you are coming to this point of arguing, don't argue. Don't argue. There was a little cartoon, and again, I probably have talked about it. I probably even posted it. This business person comes to the wise person and says, what is the secret of happiness? And the wise person says, never argue with idiots. And the business person says, I don't agree with that. And the wise person says, you are right. Meaning, you're never going to get to, you're not going to have, they're not going to change their minds. Okay. So if you get to this point where you feel, okay, I'm putting too much energy into changing their minds, let it go. Let it go. Because there could be, again, I keep getting the switch over. I feel like the leap of faith could be the switch over, and you might have to explain, people might ask you, why, Virgo, why are you doing this? And like I said, if after a moment, if you really can't let them, if they don't really understand, just move on from it. Next card, reversed, the High Priestess. So you have a 702, a 207, a 7227. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. This is another major arcana. This is something that my Virgos, you feel very, very close to. Now, Virgos are extremely spiritual energies. You connect with God's source very much so. You might be doing it through, maybe through meditation, writing down. I do feel, you are earth energy, so it's a little bit hard that there's this spiritual part of you, the spiritual path of you, and then there's this part of you that says, I want to see it, I want to know it, I want to have it a little bit more in my hands. Well, this is not going to be that part. This is not going to be that, it's not necessarily going to be, okay, I can see it, but it's going to be, I just know it. It's in my heart. I just feel it. So there's a very strong spiritual direction, spiritual path. Again, the switch over. People may not understand it, but you yourself will understand it. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to quit your job. Doesn't mean that you're not going to quit your job. It's just, it could be, again, like we get that moonlighting card with the Angels of Abundance that says keep your day job and your passion will start to pay for itself. But the High Priestess is just that knowing, that sense of knowing. I just have to do this. It's like, again, these two are very strongly connected. This has a Holy Spirit, feminine, divine energy. So, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. The neat thing about the High Priestess is she never gives you more than you can handle. But the thing about her is she will stretch your limits. She will stretch your limits. So, again, it's something's about to switch. Something's about to change over for you. Or the energies are pushing you to make these changes. Let's put it that way. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. These are always your choices. But between that leap of faith and the High Priestess, it's very, very strong. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. These two cards fell. This one is reversed in here. All right, so we have the Six of Emotion. This is the Six of Cups. Cups is our Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer and Pisces, actually all of them are very strong this week. So this is the nostalgia card. This is where you look back. This is where you're like, wow, this is, maybe to what appeared to be a simpler time. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately. I think that's a very strong message there, without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. It's like, I kind of feel like that, reconnecting with your own inner child, kind of like, what did you want to do? What did you want to be, my Virgos, when you grew up? Your next one is the helper of action. This is the Knight of Fire. So we have that fire. Knight's underlying energy, fire. Action, fire. So this is, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. The Knight of Action is very passionate. So there is something that's just really drawing you and pushing you and saying, I really want to be doing this. It's a very passionate direction, okay? So let's see what we've got here with the inspirational wisdom of angels and fairies. What else do we have for our Virgos? And again, my Virgos, it just replays in my mind. Time to switch over. Is it time to switch? It's time for a switch over. Time to switch over. Time to switch over. Okay, let's see what we've got going on for my Virgos. Here we are. Oh, I like this. Celestial angels. There are angels all around you, yet you still feel alone. Let them guide you to a place of peace. So there's a lot of divine energy all around you, my Virgos. Time to switch over. Time for a switch over. Not sure which way we're going with that, but time, switch over. Okay, this one fell. It's all about the selenite. Selenite is very cleansing. Psychic insight, blessings, fidelity, deep connection. So, my Virgos, does any of this make sense to you? Let me know. It's all good, right? Okay, if you would like to support my channel, and I really hope you do, and I hope you're listening to this piece, because the best part to do that, the best way to support my channel is to mess up the algorithms, and how you do that is go down to the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, and if you're watching on Rumble, do all of that plus rumble me. As always, though, my Virgos, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.